Hi, my name is Crystal. I'm a Landmark School faculty member, and today I'm going to be showing you how to use Cami, which is a Google Chrome extension. It's a free PDF annotator, and it allows you to do tons of things with your students to interact within a PDF. If you go to camiapp.com, that's K-A-M-I, or you could just Google Cami, K-A-M-I, and you can go to this free sign up area. It will walk you through the steps to begin your account and to get the Google Chrome extension. The great thing that I love about Cami is that it solves a very common issue with PDFs. So if I go to my Google Drive, for example, and I open up a random PDF that's just been scanned in, it used to be on a piece of paper. Now it's basically a picture on my Google Drive. So if I go to interact with this text by maybe copying and pasting or trying to make a highlight, it's really not going to work. So if I use this drop-down menu and I go to Annotate with Cami, Cami is going to convert that PDF over into its programming, and it's immediately going to ask me if I want to run OCR, which stands for Ocular Character Recognition. So I'm going to do that because it does take a couple of minutes to load. But basically what's happening is Cami is saying, hey, this kind of looks like a text that you'd like to interact with. Would you like us to treat it as a text rather than an image? So now that I've run OCR, you can see that it's straightened out a little bit. The great thing is if I hit the select button over here, I can now highlight, I can copy and paste. I also have a myriad of tools over here that I can use to interact with this text with my students. If you do use the copy and paste feature, I do recommend just giving it a once over for proper spacing and spelling. It's usually pretty accurate, but there are errors every now and then. I love the Markup Tool, which is basically a highlighter. So I can highlight individual lines. I can even do entire chunks of text, entire paragraphs if I want to. I can use the text box feature over here to write a note about splintered, for example. I can change the text box color so that I can color code my text. I can move it around from place to place. So this is a great way to go over main ideas with students. You can also use the drawing tool to help them interact with the text by underlining, circling. You can change the drawing color. You can do diagrams if you'd like to. This is my poor rendition of a house. If you do have a student that has difficulty manipulating the mouse, for example, you can use the shapes button to draw better diagrams. You can change the thickness of the stroke as well to make different sizes. And the eraser button is going to erase any work that you don't want anymore. So in general, on the toolbars over here, anything with a lock is really for the pro version. I'm just going to be talking about the free advantages of Cami today. The other great thing about Cami is if I want to go and upload something from my computer into Cami, I can use the Cami icon, this bluish purple over here. I can go into open from my computer, and let's say that there's a form that I want to upload and fill out online. I now have the capacity to do so. So on this particular version, it looks like I know exactly what this is, so I'm not going to run OCR on this one. However, if I do go up to the zoom button over here, zooming in as far as I can, I'm going to use this space here. This is a book report. If you wanted to have your students practice a signature, you could, I like to choose the blue whenever I'm signing a PDF. And I can fill it out that way. And then once I zoom out, it's signed online. And I can also add in a text box to go ahead and fill in the author and title of the book. Maybe I read To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee. And I could manipulate that, move it around so that it's not overlapping. And I can continue to make a text box down here in this area to answer any questions. So this is just a really quick run through of Cami. I hope you enjoyed it, and please check back with Landmark Outreach for more tips on remote instruction.